it's Mel here, and we're in the process of installing our own web server in AWS, and we're up to the point of now obtaining an SSL certificate for our website. It makes it a little bit easier to get through the install process if we actually do this first. So here's the commands I'm going to use to install my SSL certificate. Okay, so I'm going to type sudo dnf and I'm going to install a library for Python. And now it's asking me for confirmation again. Yes, of course. Okay, that's successfully installed. And now I go sudo python 3 -mvnv/opt, and this is where we're going to get certbot. We're using certbot to create our certificates, and that was successful. Sudo opt certbot /bin pip install upgrade pip, and that's successfully installed. Sudo opt certbot bin pip install certbot. Now I'm installing it for Apache. Hopefully I've typed all that right. That would be I did, thankfully. Okay, and now I've got to do sudo lns, so -s, that was opt certbot bin certbot user bin certbot. Okay, and that all ran successfully. So now I've actually finished installing the certbot tool. And so now I'm going to run sudo certbot. Now I'm actually using the tool to register a domain for an SSL certificate. Enter an email address used for urgent renewal and security notices. So I'm going to enter an email address of mine. And it says, please read the documents. You must agree in order to register. Yes, I've done that previously. And would you be willing, once your first certificate is installed, to share your email address? No. It's asking me for the domain I want to register. So it's already picked up that I'm using datapixels.tech from my details. So I'm going to enter 1 to register that domain. So I'm registering a certificate. So it's going to take potentially a couple of minutes to return your certificate here. So it has successfully issued me a certificate now. Now you'll see here it says next steps. The certificate will need to be renewed before it expires. So you may have 3 months before you need to renew it. Now, so I'm actually going to set that up now, because otherwise your site ends up getting those pesky notices saying this domain is not secure. So we're actually going to auto-renew that straight away. I'm actually going to copy and paste this command straight into there. Okay, so that's now added it to an auto script that's going to renew that certificate for me. So let's actually have a look now and test my site, and let's see if we've got a secure site. And look, there you go. You can see it's automatically gone to HTTPS. So when we did some configuration of our Apache files, there's actually a new file now. So if you need to make any changes, you need to be aware that it's a different file that you're editing. So I'm going to show you this new file. So we're actually going to navigate to that location. So I'm going to go to the root first. I'm going to go to CD, etc., HTTP, PD, conf D. Okay, that's the location. Now you'll see here I've got, and I'm just going to make this larger. The file that I was editing before was this one, vhost.conf, and those settings are still there. That's still serving pages if you didn't have a certificate. But if you want to change the directory, you must actually change this one here, which is vhostle@ssl.conf. So we're just going to go in there for a demo. It's actually copied everything from my vhost file and it's copied it into there automatically. But in future, it won't be automatic. So if you make a change, you need to do it in both. So let's have a look. Sudo nano, and I'm going to go vhost. There we go. And see, there it is. And now you'll see that it's actually configured the port 443 now instead of port 80. So port 80 is for your normal HTTP and 443 is for your SSL certificates. And you'll see it's actually added this here as well, this information about the encryption keys. So that's it. That's all we need to do for configuring your SSL certificate.